Welcome everybody to the August 2025 update of this channel, InfoSec Hub. In this channel update, I will talk you through the things that you can expect on this channel for the next couple of months. This is a recurring theme on this channel, and most of the time I keep my promises and sometimes I don't, and I will get back to that. For you that know, or some of the people that don't know, I started a new job in May. I'm back to compliance. I'm coming from an information security officer role, and now I added privacy to it as well. In the autumn, I have to do my exam, my CISM exam, Certified Information Security Manager. This is basically a certification for managing security teams. So this is also kind of the direction I want to go to. I have to do it for my job, but also for in the future. That would be nice. It's more on the compliance side of things. Of course, information security, the technical part, is also part of it, but it's more geared towards risk management instead of, the real technical parts like IDSs, IPSs, firewalls, etc. Like the things that you would associate with technical information security management, but it's more compliance. So I will be showing you my journey of studying for CISM. I will take you through some of the topics that I will encounter and the stuff that you have to learn in order to get the exam. That's what I will be starting with this month. Part of this is also the ISM, ESMS, the Information Security Management System. This is also basically a concept that you need to set up at companies if they want to manage all their risks, their potential risks, how to mitigate them, and to introduce this PDCA cycle, Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle. Because information security is a continuous thing. It never stops. As a security officer, you identify risks, you do mitigations, you do a follow-up to see if those mitigations actually mitigate the risk. And if it mitigates the risk, then you're not done, because you need to evaluate again, because risks can change, mitigations, the measures can change, and you constantly need to check and adjust if they're still working for you, and the threats that are out there, basically. So it's a constant cat and mouse game, and that's also what makes it interesting. Information security never ends, and it never sleeps, so to speak. I liked it a lot. So I'm back to compliance. This is something I see myself doing for the foreseeable future. I do know something of the techniques. I will keep on making those InfoSec concept videos about SSO, HTTPS, like what is it, how does it function. I will talk you through them. And the more technical people and viewers will understand that I do have some knowledge, but my technical knowledge is somewhat limited, and I'm fine with that. I decided not to chase the technical IT, but I decided to chase people and the management of people and the management of processes. That's also basically where my education comes from. I have a background in information management, so I'm familiar with this already. When I look at the European Union, we have new legislation coming our way with the cybersecurity laws that we have, that all critical infrastructure and critical businesses like hospitals, for instance, they need to comply to quite strict cybersecurity laws. We are in the moment a little bit difficult with our government, because we don't have a government in place that is allowed to set signatures under this new legislation. So we probably have to wait until next year until it becomes final. But that doesn't mean that all these people and all these businesses have to stand still and sit on their hands, so to speak. They already have to take some precautionary measures to make sure that they already have preparations and they think about what's going on and what the impact could be for their business, so that when this legislation comes into place, it's most of the work is already done, so to speak. You can if you are a critical business, let's say for instance you're a hospital, You have infrastructure on-premise. You have very specific and special personal data about your customers, basically. You already know you comply, and you can already do a check and calculate what the impact is going to be. So that's something I also will talk you through. We call it NIS2. That's on the European level, but here in the Netherlands we call it the Cyberbeveiligingswet, basically cybersecurity laws. Okay. Then I will talk you through some of the tools that I will use also to set up an ESMS or to work together with a SISM. If I learn new tools that helps me along in my compliance job, I might also do a review about that. I will see how I can do that, because if it's a production tool with certain data in it that I cannot show, I have to think about another way how to make a video. But I do want to show the tools that I work with. I'm also keeping my eye on the AI developments, but then specifically for cybersecurity, because phishing is getting more sophisticated, cyber attacks are getting more sophisticated, because AI is developing very rapidly, and I think this is also going to be a big part of the future of cybersecurity. It might even be part of the future of compliance in general. But I always think like this: a computer is not a person, so it can produce certain results, but will they held up in court? And when you think about this, for instance, I think that compliance is still relatively sheltered. A CISO that has been being active in the field for the last 30 years, you can't replace very quickly with AI. And also we have to just think, we are monitoring people, we're monitoring processes, and we're monitoring computers. Are we really want to have a computer decide if a human does his work good or not? I mean, it's kind of sketchy in my opinion. And also on the legislation side, do we really want a computer to tell us what to do? A computer in my book should be a tool, should help us make our life easier, should make us help get rid of all those tedious tasks. It should make our life more productive, so we can focus. We have more time and energy to focus on things that really matter instead of doing all those tedious tasks ourselves. I promised many times before that I should do something with my home lab. I have it all set up, but I'm curious to if I still have time for that, given the fact I need to study later on. But I do have a home lab. I always promise to make Kali Linux videos. I think I will get around to it someday, but I don't know if that's going to happen later on this year. I hope so. Maybe some tools that I can explain. I still need to do my research on it, but that will probably the first time I have time for that, it will be somewhere in November, December of this year, and we'll go through early next year. This is also one of the reasons I make the channel update always in August, September, because slowly autumn is coming again. I know we don't want to think about it, but autumn and winter are like perfect time frame for me to update this channel. I will be posting more frequently. I was silent for quite a while because I was busy with my job, with some personal issues over the last 2 years, but I'm crawling out of a hole, so to speak, and I'm looking forward to make new content and, put more content out there and be more enthusiastic about InfoSec again. I hope that's appreciated. We reached 1,000 subscribers. It took me 4 years. I'm not complaining, but it takes a long time. There are a lot of cybersecurity channels out there, but I keep on focusing on this channel, the path that I took from being an application manager going into this field. And at this current moment, I have more than 4 years experience within the field. I've been a risk and compliance officer. I've been an information security officer. And now I'm a privacy and information security officer. So also on the privacy side, I will probably have some updates for you. I've been doing a DPIA on an AI tool that will be used with one of our customers as well. Cannot say too much about it yet because I don't feel comfortable making a video about it yet because it's all still relatively new for me. But privacy and information security, of course, they go hand in hand. And also in that field, I will be able to learn more. For instance, if a data leak is found, for instance, you need to report it to the authorities, and how do you do it, and how do you determine the impact of it, and do you need to, for instance, contact all the people that were involved in the data leak, and how to patch it, and all those kind of things are still relatively new for me, but I will, I will share them as soon as I know. So this channel is really about growth and following the path into this sector that I find fascinating since I was a teenager. I never knew how to get into it. Again, I'm not super technical, but you don't need to be super technical. If you know something about people and processes, and you know the value of data in general, and you want to protect it against attackers or ransomware or whatever, you don't need to be super technical. You need to know something about the concepts, and you need to know exactly where to go, either to an IT provider or to a provider of IT services, and you just talk to them. Like, what do you do to make sure that there is no data exfiltration? Do we have multi-factor authentication enabled, and why not? And what's it gonna cost? So you manage processes, and you manage those kind of technical implementations. You don't need to implement it yourself. You don't need to, because we have other people doing that are way better at it. Let them do their thing, and you do your thing. That's how I look at it. So compliance, I like it. I really like it, and I'm going to show you more and more as I grow. That's my wish for the autumn. And by making this video, you know what to expect on this channel. Again, I will still make InfoSec concept videos. I really like to make those. But at the meantime, you can look at CISM, ISMS, the cybersecurity laws, tools that I use, AI security, and perhaps later in the year, early next year, I will show you more footage of my home lab. So that's what it's about. I hope you like that, just like me. And if you have any comments, any questions, anything you got surrounding this channel, please leave me a comment. Again, I really want to give this channel a boost again. Started almost 5 years ago. Made quite some videos in the meantime. It's not about the views. It's really about the passion of making them and explaining it. And as you can probably tell, I can talk really, really fast. And it's not even my native language, but I love to make content about it. And, with this fresh start, with this fresh battery, so to speak, I will show you guys what's in store for you. I really look forward to make it. I'm look forward to see more interactions with the people on this channel. And please, again, if you have any topic, compliance-wise, security-wise, maybe even privacy-wise, please let me know in the comments. I wish you all the best. Enjoy your weekend. Very soon I will jump here on the scooter and tour because it's good weather, and I really look forward to recharge my battery, and in the autumn I will start again with the CISM. Look forward to that, and hope you also like that kind of content. So all the best to you. Thanks for listening, and all the best. Bye bye.